Hey guys, so today I've got another super simple tutorial for you, and this is actually one of my favorite go-to looks right now. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, which I love, as well as the new Maybelline Cream Shadows. So I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial, and I will talk to you in a little bit. So to start off, I'm going to be taking a white cream shadow and applying it to the base of my eyelid from my lash line to about my crease area, and this is going to act as our main lid color. I prefer using a cream shadow for this because it doesn't get blended away as easily as a powder, and these ones from Maybelline stay on a really long time and don't crease. So I'm just going to be applying that with my fingers and then blending it out. You're more than welcome to use a brush if you'd like, but for me personally, I find that my fingers work best for this product. After that, I'm going to be taking my Milani Liquify in black, and I'm going to be using this to tightline my upper lash line. I also want to make sure that I get in between all of the lashes. Even though we're going to be lining our eyes normally, I want to make sure that there's no gaps in between. So I'm just going to go through and fill in all of the areas that my liquid liner might not be able to hit. And this part doesn't have to be particularly neat because, like I said, we're going to go line over it anyway, but just to make sure that you have every area covered. I'm going to be taking the Physicians Formula Eye Booster and lining my upper lash line. I'm also going to be winging it out a bit. It's up to you whether you want to wing it or how much you want to wing it, but personally I like a bold and dark wing for this particular look. I think it really pops off of the white, so it's up to you, but this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm also doing this a little bit thicker than my normal wing liner, but like I said, I really like the way it pops off the white, so you can build it to your preference. I'm just going to keep going over that and making sure that the line is really dark and, like I said, a little bit wider than my normal liner. After that, I'm going to be going in with my Milani Liquify in brown, and I'm going to be using this to line my lower lash line and to trace right underneath that wing that we made with the black liner. You'll see this in a lot of my looks. I absolutely love doing this. I feel like it really completes that corner without being as harsh as it would be if I used a black liner. It almost ends up looking like a shadow. So I'm just going to smudge that out. Now I'm going to go in with my Lancome Hypnose mascara. You can use any mascara that you'd like, and I'm just going to be applying this to my upper and lower lashes. Now I did not curl my lashes before applying mascara because I will be using false lashes, and I try not to over curl my lashes because it can actually be harmful to them. So I'm just going to leave it as is. Then I'm going to be going into my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette and selecting the color Tease. I'm going to be grabbing that with a fluffy brush and then applying that into my crease area of my eye. Now I don't have a crease there, so really where it is right underneath my orbital bone or in your eye socket, and I'm just going to be using windshield wiper motions to drag that color back and forth. I'm also bringing that color pretty far in, very close to my inner tear duct, and also extending it outward, following the shape of the wing of my liner. Now you're not going to really be able to notice it too much on camera, but I think it makes a bigger difference in real life. It finishes off the look a little bit more for me, so I'm just going to continue doing that. When I'm done with that, I'm going to be going back into my Naked 2 palette and grabbing the color Foxy, and I'm going to be applying this as a highlight to my brow bone and to the front of my eye. Now this is a matte color that's actually very close to my skin tone, but I want to lay something down to absorb any excess oils that may happen and keep my eyeshadows from shifting throughout the day. I'm also going to be grabbing Booty Call, which is a shimmery white, and I'm going to be applying this to my inner tear duct just to brighten and open up that area a little bit as well. After that, it's time to apply lashes if you so choose. The ones I'm going to be using today are from Lash Royalty, and these are the Luxe ones. I use these all the time. Now, of course, it's totally up to you whether you want to use lashes or not. For tutorial sake, I do like to put them on because I feel like it really completes the look and makes it look a lot more polished, but for regular daytime use, I normally don't wear lashes with this look, and I still think it looks great either way, so it is totally your choice. While I'm waiting for the glue on my lashes to dry, I'm going to go back in with the color Tease and redefine my crease area a little bit. Now the reason why I'm doing this at this point in the tutorial is because a lot of times when you add lashes, it can actually change your eye shape a little bit, so it's important to go back and adjust your shadows accordingly. Now I'm just taking my eyelash curler and gently squeezing my real lashes and my false lashes together, creating a more seamless transition, and it makes it look a little less obvious. So now we're pretty much done. I'm just going to go in and do some finishing touches. The main thing I like to fix up is really just the eyeliner because that can change a little bit with the application of the lashes as well. Plus I want it to be really, really dark for this look. So just adding a little bit more, and after you're done with that, you are all finished. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Like I said, this is one of my favorite looks right now. I've been wearing it almost every single day. I absolutely love it because it's so clean and polished looking. It doesn't look too heavy. It almost looks a little bit angelic. I think it's perfect for day or night or any season. It's a little bit smoky, so it looks like you put some effort in there, but not too over the top. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!
It's your grandmother, Georgette, Holly. I come to say good night. Good night and sweet dreams. Bye-bye.